If your friends are doing any of these 5 things, they do not want to see you win. Take them out of your circle. Stay tuned to the end because the last one is the biggest one. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Film by Ken. We back with another video, man. Hey, this grind don't never stop, y'all. It is 12:06 in the morning. I spent time with family today. I didn't really get time to make a vid, but we still making a vid, and I gotta drive back to college tomorrow. But y'all know this grind don't never stop. Hey, let's get straight into the video though. I'm not here to waste y'all time. I'm here to get straight to it, bro. Alright, so sign 1, y'all, is copying instead of supporting. Now there is 2 different, please don't get these things confused. Please do not get these things confused. Because there's a difference between some, like, your friends genuinely looking up to you and your friends not wanting to see you win. A friend looking up to you is a friend that's going to copy you and give you your credit. If this friend gives you credit when he copies you, or not even copies you, when he takes inspiration from you, he give you all the credit, bro, that's a real friend. That's a friend that, you know, like, he's giving you your credit. It's not like he's just taking it and running with it like it's his own. You know what I mean? Now, there's a lot of people that will get these 2 things mixed up. But let me explain the one where it's like they don't want you to win. If this is happening in your life, if your friends are doing this, you need to take them out of your circle. This is a sign that they don't want to see you win. If they copy you, you know what I mean, but they give you no credit, like they act like it's their own, that is a sign, bro. Like, that is a sign of, that's not a sign that they don't want to see you win, but it is a sign of, that is a red flag right there, bro. If they're following your moves instead of cheering for you, if they're following what you do but they don't give you credit, they're taking it like their own, that's like they're getting all your energy and they're claiming it as their own. Nobody likes to be just blatantly copied without credit. When you do papers at school, you have to cite your sources. You can't just take, it's literally illegal to, I don't know if it's illegal, but it's really bad to plagiarize in school because giving credit is a wrong thing to do. This same concept applies with friends, y'all. Like, if they mimicking everything you do, but every time you like, bro, you know you got that from me, like you throw a little joke and he like, bro, nah, I ain't get that from you. But you know they wasn't doing this thing. You know they wasn't doing this thing when you first met them. You know they starting to act like you and talk like you and walk like you, but they don't give you no credit. That is a sign, bro, they gotta go, bro. They are literally using you as a stepping stool, pretty much. Like, they're using you as a stepping stool. Now, I'm gonna say this very, very clearly. Everybody has different experiences. These are just things that I've picked up on. I'm the type of person, I pick up on these things, but I'll never just cut somebody off. But it isn't until they show their true colors that I look back and I'm like, they were doing these things. So sometimes, bro, a lot of these things, you may have a friend with one of these things happening. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. But I'm just giving y'all what I've seen from when people did me wrong, when people went behind my back, when people just bad people that should have been in my circle. When I evaluated them, I'm like, there was indicators of that. These were the 5 things, y'all. So I'm just sharing these 5 things. So this is a very controversial list. Some people might not agree with these things. You know what I mean? Some people might have different opinions on these things. Like I said, this is just in my experience, y'all. That's what this is about. I'm here to let y'all learn from my experiences. So yeah, that's number 1, y'all. That's number 1. Number 2 is constant comparing. Why him but not me energy. Constant comparing, bro. People naturally compare, you know, to other people. That is a normal human thing. I'm the type person, y'all, if you are my friend, if I call you a friend and I keep you in my circle and I look at you as a bro or as a sister, I look at you as an ally. Like, I look at you as an addition to what I bring to the table, you bring to the table. You know what I mean? I don't ever compare. Like, I don't ever watch and be like, oh, he's doing this, oh, let me do this. Or, oh, he's doing this, let me do this better. Like, you know, like, there's a difference between having a competitive mindset, because if y'all are doing something like active, you know what I mean, like y'all playing basketball or something, that's perfectly fine to want to be better than your friend. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, what's a good example? I'm trying to get a good example. I don't really know a good example, man. Like, in all aspects, like, say, like, you did something, and I don't know if this is going to make sense to y'all. It may or may not. Say you did something, and now your friend is unhappy that they don't have what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, that's scary. Like, I'm going to use, I don't know why I want to use this as an analogy, but I'm going to, and y'all are just going to have to take it and apply it to whatever it may be in life. Say your friend has a basketball, guys. Say your friend has a basketball, and this basketball isn't the prettiest basketball. It isn't the nicest basketball, but it's not the ugliest, and it gets the job done. And your friend genuinely loves this basketball. Like, he tells you all the time, or she tells you all the time about how much this is her favorite basketball and how much she loves this basketball. Then You get a basketball, you get a new basketball. Then you come in, right? You come in with a basketball. And yes, it's better than your friend's basketball, but you don't look at it as, oh, I'm better than you. You just look at it, this is my basketball, this is yours. You're happy with yours, I'm happy with mine. Now, your friend sees you with that new basketball, and he looks at himself, and he's like, oh, now, like, he looks like he's disgusted pretty much that this is his basketball. Like, he's comparing everything to you. Like, if it's the other way around, I hope that was a good analogy. If it's the other way around, say I had a basketball that I really, really love. It wasn't new, it wasn't old, and my friend gets a new basketball, I'm going to congratulate him and keeping my basketball, because at the end of the day, this is the basketball that I love. You know what I mean? Like, the thought may quickly transpire, like, oh, he got a new basketball, that's cool. Like, I might later on in life think about, you know. But the point is, I'm not going to throw away my basketball just because somebody that I'm supposed to call an ally, somebody that I'm supposed to call a friend, has a better one, bro. Like, now, obviously, I'm not talking about basketballs here. I just used a very, very simple terminology so that you can apply this to anything. You can apply this to money. You know what I mean? Your friend might be comparing himself in rank and status with you. You know what I mean? With money with you. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be happy with what you have. Comparison is the thief of joy. So if you see this and this person is constantly comparing herself to you, constantly, oh, if he has it, why not me? That's exactly what that is. The energy that they're giving off is, why him, not me? You know what I mean? That's exactly what they're giving off, bro. I don't know about y'all, but when I peep things like this, it physically, like, drains me. Like, I don't like having people around me in my circle that's like that, bro, because I already told y'all it's fine to have a competitive mindset, but it's not fine that you do everything. It's like a competition, bro. Like, everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, friends should motivate you friends should push you, and you should push friends. Friends should not silently look at you and you know, like, that's just not how friendships work. At least I don't think that's how friendships work, and I will not settle for that. I will distance myself from you if I feel that you're doing this. You know what I mean? Straight up. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I know this sounds like very, but I'm gonna protect me and my peace over any friend. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep somebody around at the cost of my peace just because they can provide me something, just because they bring something to the table, because I'm so satisfied in myself, I'm so confident in myself that I don't need anybody, y'all. A lot of these people, they need somebody around them. They need to look at somebody for validation. I don't need that. I don't. So that's another sign, bro. I think that's sign 2. That's sign 2. So sign number 3. Sign number 3 pretty much follows up with these first 2 signs, bro. Belittling you, studying you, but belittling you to your face. If you go to this friend and you talk about, say, your goals, say you talk about what you have planned, say you're trying to vent to this friend and they don't really hear you out for real, but they expect you to listen to all of their problems. You know what I mean? Now, this could be a they don't know what to say issue. So let me continue. Say they know you want to be heard, right? You've expressed that, you know, like, you've been alone with your, like, you want to be heard, and they belittle you. Like, they act like you're not there. When you talk about your dreams, they act like it's just a regular day. You know what I mean? Like, they don't, yeah, bro, like, these are good things. Like, these are good, it's a good mindset to have, bro. You gonna make it, bro. They don't do that, bro. They just act like you're not there, bro. That's belittling you, y'all. Like, if they're studying you, you notice these little things that you do that they start doing, and it just starts adding up, and then eventually they're like a carbon copy of you. But they belittle you, y'all. Like, that, I feel like that is a sign of, mind you, I know this video title is they don't want you to win. A lot of these things may not mean that they don't want you to win. A lot of these things can mean that they're jealous of you, they're insecure in themselves, or they're envious. It's one of the 3. It's one of the 3 every single time. And like I said, this is a very controversial video, but these are things that I've picked up on myself. So everybody can have a different list. I'm just telling y'all what I've picked up on. So number 4, y'all. Number 4 is visibly getting uncomfortable when you're talking about your goals. This definitely ties into the previous one that we just talked about. I don't know about y'all, but I'm very, very good with body language. I'm very, very good with reading the room. If you talk about your goals, what you want to achieve in life, if you have high ambition, and this is something that I've noticed, and you notice that when you talk about these things that you want to achieve and do, exactly what I said with the previous one, number 3, y'all. If people just, like, are quiet and, like, they don't really have anything to say, and they quickly change the topic, bro, like, I promise you, they don't want you to win, gang. Like, this is one of the biggest ones, bro, and I told y'all the biggest one is gonna be number 5. But this right here, bro, they do not want you to win, bro. I'm sorry. Like, this is one of the biggest things that I've seen from people that genuinely didn't want me to win, and I found out later in life. Bro, if they change the subject when you're talking about your goals, bro, if any of my friends, put this into perspective, bro, I guess I'm just made a little different, bro. If any of my friends are talking about their dreams and aspirations, y'all, I promise you this, I'm going to inspire them. I'm going to encourage them. I'm going to tell them, push for that, bro. Keep going, bro. Like, you got this, bro. You'll make it, bro. You can do anything you put your mind to. Just like I tell y'all, bro, I would talk to my friends. But I kid you not, 99% of people that I've met, if not 100%, if not, unless it's my dad or my mom, bro, like, I've met a lot of people like this, y'all. Like, they will just go silent when you talk about your goals. They'll change the subject when you talk about your goals because it makes them uncomfortable, because they feel behind, because they feel like, dang, he doing all this and I'm not doing that. It forces them to look in the mirror, y'all. That's why people do it. So a lot of people have this mindset of they don't want to see you win, bro, because they not winning at the time. They don't want to see nobody above them. They really, like, part of them wants to see you win because you're a friend, but the majority of him is like, damn, what am I doing? Like, he can't do, like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, the world is a cold place, bro. Like, the world is a cold place, bro. It is a lot of people like this. It's a lot of people that I call friends at the moment right now that I'm still friends with, because you got to know to be friends with people for certain reasons. Certain friends are good to go to parties with. Certain friends are good to go to the gym with. Certain friends are good to, you know what I mean? Certain friends are good to have, you know, back in your hometown. When you go back home, like, you might want to kick it with friends for nostalgia reasons, because I was real cool and clicked up in high school, you know? Yeah, so I kind of have friends like that, y'all. But you gotta just know, like, bro, these people, like, aren't, it comes to a point where they do this so many times you can't even talk about your dreams and aspirations, and that's honestly what they want, you know what I mean? Honestly, they're thinking in their head, like, man, eventually he gonna stop posting, man, eventually he gonna, and I'm using posting because this is what I do, but you can apply this to anything you're doing in life. Man, eventually he gonna stop posting. Man, he did it before. You know what I mean, man? He gonna fall off eventually. Like, nah, that ain't gonna take off. Like, people really subconsciously think these things because they're so insecure with what they're doing in life. You know what I mean? Everybody portrays this person on social media and stuff. Who are you behind that? You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. Last but not least, y'all, this is the biggest sign. We say the best for last. No excitement for your growth. Now, this is 4 and 5 are basically the same thing. So I basically gave you the biggest thing, 4 and 5. 4 is the biggest thing and 5 is the biggest thing. We're gonna talk a little bit more about silence. No excitement for your growth, bro. If you talk about your growth, if you talk about how you're improving, like, yo, I just hit this, you know, I just hit this milestone. They just brush it off, like, they don't even say nothing. Like, they just get quiet and they change the subject, like I said on number 4. You know what I mean? If they don't believe that you dropped old habits, you know what I mean? Like, if you tell your friends, like, oh, yeah, man, like, I'm gonna come kick it with y'all, but I'm not smoking. And they like, bro, come on, bro. We know you, bro. You're gonna smoke, bro. Like, let's put money on, like, they don't believe, bro. They don't believe in you, bro. Because real friends, they gonna be like, bro, that's great, bro. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? They don't believe in you, bro. And they don't like that you changing, bro. If they push you to, and I realized this, y'all. If they push you to fall back into old habits, if you told your friends, like, look, I'm done smoking. I'm done with this. And you get around them and they try to push you to buy some weed, or they try to push you to smoke, bro. I promise you, and they want you to stumble. They want you to fall. They want you to stay complacent like they are, bro. Real friends, bro, if my friend tell me he quit something, bro, I'm not gonna offer it to him, bro. Think about that, bro. Think about their intentions behind that, bro. They want you to stumble. They want you to fall. They want you to be in the same place that they're in. It's like crabs in a bucket, y'all. Real shit. My hometown is full of crabs in a bucket, chat. I promise y'all. Houston, Texas is where I'm from, by the way, y'all. My hometown is full of crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants to see nobody win, bro. And that's why, you know how crabs in a bucket is. They're all trying to crawl out, but they're pulling each other down. And then they're all just staying down. One goes up, gets pulled down. The other goes up, gets pulled down. That is my hometown. At least where I'm from. There's nicer parts of Houston. There's probably parts of Houston where this don't really happen for real. But where I'm from, this is what it is, y'all. But, hey, man. Like I said, bro, if any of these things are happening in your life, if these signs are coming up with the people that you call friends, bro, because you got to understand something. the people closest to you are the ones that's gonna hate. The strangers are gonna be the ones that show the most love, bro. As fucked up as it is, bro, that's just how the world works, bro. I never understood it. I still need to do studying to myself, like, why is that? That's just how the world goes, though, bro. If any of these signs, if you're, like I said, though, if any of these signs are coming up around the people that you call friends, and you're trying to level up, bro, it's probably time to leave them in the past, bro. Everybody can't come with you to the top. It's 1% for a reason. If you think you and all your friends are going to be sitting at that table, there's a small chance it does happen. But there's a 99% chance it doesn't happen. It's 1% for a reason, y'all. So I hope y'all boys learned something from this video. If this video clicked with y'all, if y'all was questioning y'all friends and this video helped y'all really figure out who's your friend and who's not your friend, bro, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please comment, bro. It keeps me going. I'm going to keep going anyway, bro. I did say this same saying every single video, but it does help. It does motivate me a little bit more. It does push me a little bit more. So if y'all want to see a boy win, like, interact, bro, comment, bro, show love, bro. It means everything to me. But I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video, though. Y'all boys stay safe. Film by Cam out.